What do PB&J milkshakes and Tonga toast have in common? Stay tuned on today's episode of Real Sweet Eats. Hello, my name is Stephanie Grajales, and I'm standing here today at the Westgate Vacation Villas Resort with Ibi Altavaz, Corporate Director of Food and Beverage at Westgate Resorts. Say, Ibi, what are we doing here today?
Well, Stephanie, have you ever stayed in a hotel room and wanted to cook a meal but didn't have a kitchen to do it?
I sure have. It's such a pain.
Well, luckily, all of our Westgate Resort suites come with fully equipped kitchens, and today we're going to be preparing something tasty right from the room with ingredients found here on the resort.
That's awesome.
It certainly is. Let's get started.
Whoa, what is this place?
This is our marketplace. Every Westgate Resorts has one, and it's a place where our guests can find anything they might need during their stay, including souvenirs, toiletries, and quick groceries.
Very convenient. So what you're saying is, when you stay here, you can save time and money at the parks by shopping here at the marketplace?
Exactly! And today, we're going to demonstrate just how convenient our marketplace really is. But first, shopping!
Wow, they have a lot of great stuff in there. It's almost like you don't even need to buy food at the parks.
Exactly! And now that we have the goods, it's time for the fun part. Cooking!
Wow.
Huh?
This is nice.
So here we are in our newly renovated 2-bedroom deluxe villa. As you can see, this unit is fully set with state-of-the-art furnishings, flat screen TV, queen sleeper sofa, and patio with a scenic view. It also features a bedroom with a king bed and master bathroom with a luxe mirror, walk-in shower, as well as an additional bedroom and bathroom. And last but definitely not least, a fully equipped kitchen that's got it all. Space, commercial grade equipment, and essentials that are found in every home.
So, Ibi, what makes Westgate's in-room kitchen so different from other hotels?
Well, at other hotels, most suite kitchens aren't built for cooking actual meals. Westgate suites have fully equipped kitchens and all of the comforts of home, so guests can put together a delicious home-cooked meal away from home with ease.
So what you're saying is, I don't have to make my food in a coffee pot?
That's not a thing.
Are you sure? I thought I saw that on TikTok.
Pretty sure.
Okay, that all sounds great, but are you ever gonna tell us what we're cooking here today?
I guess it's time to let you in on my little plan, and let me tell you, you're gonna love it. But first, much better. Today, we're making not one, but 2 famous theme park recipes. The first is Tonga toast. And the nice thing about this recipe is you can take it on the go to the parks or even refrigerate it for tomorrow. For this recipe, we'll need 8 simple ingredients, starting with some milk.
This portion of the episode was brought to you by Westgate River Ranch and Rodeo. Tonga toast is great, but the real question is, does it move?
Wow, that was weird. We'll need 1 1/3 cup of milk, 4 eggs of your choice, 4 large bananas, which should be peeled, sugar. We'll be using 3/4 of a cup for our topping and 1 tablespoon for the batter. A loaf of your choice of bread, pre-sliced is okay for this recipe. 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon for our topping and 1/4 teaspoon for the batter. A can of non-stick cooking spray. And your favorite pancake syrup.
Ibi, I'm feeling hungry. What's for the second dish?
For the second dish, we're going to be making a peanut butter and jelly milkshake. This recipe is super quick and simple, and it's the perfect on-the-go snack. All we need is 4 familiar ingredients found in the everyday home. All we'll need is 4 tablespoons of peanut butter. I recommend creamy for the smoothest shake. 4 tablespoons of jelly, usually strawberry or grape tastes the best. 4 large scoops of vanilla ice cream, and a half cup of milk. And that's it. The best part is we have everything here on property at our marketplace.
Wow, that all sounds great, but I have a serious question. When do we eat?
Whoa, slow down. We have to cook first. As Stephanie preps for our milkshake, let's get started on our Tonga toast. The first step is to prepare the cinnamon sugar topping and mix the 2 ingredients in a separate bowl large enough to roll the toast. For the batter, you'll whisk the eggs in a bowl, preferably medium-sized, until beaten. Then you'll mix in the milk, ground cinnamon, and sugar. Here's where we get to the fun part, making the Tonga toast. First, you'll need to take out the large pan or skillet, turn the front of the stove to mid-high heat, and let it get warm. Next, you'll cut each banana in half, and then quarters. Now it's time to build your toast. If you choose to buy thicker bread like brioche, you can cut your own slices, preferably around 1 inch thick. Or you can opt for a pre-sliced bread like we did. For building your toast, you'll want to take 3 slices from the loaf. Once you got your bread out, you can start building your toast. For your first piece of bread, take 2 banana slices and lay them on top of the bread vertically so no banana is peeking over the crust. Next, we'll lay our second slice of bread on top and repeat, applying our bananas to the bread. Then we'll sandwich our banana slices with the third and final piece of bread. While this recipe makes 4 Tonga toasts, it's good to note that each toast will use 1 banana and 3 slices of bread. Dipping your toast will get messy, so we suggest you spray your choice of nonstick spray beforehand for about 6 to 7 seconds. You'll want to get a good amount on the pan so your toast gets nice and crispy. Then you'll dip your stuffed bread slices into the batter. Once you've covered both sides, you want to gently shake off any excess batter. And then carefully place the toast in your preheated pan on one side and flip over every 10 to 15 seconds. Oh yeah, listen to that sizzle. You'll want to repeat the process on all the crust sides. When you do this, use the back of your spatula or utensil to press down on the crust. This will ensure that your toast doesn't fall apart and get nice and crispy. Once your toast is looking golden and crispy like Grandma at the beach, it's time to coat the slices in the cinnamon sugar mix. And you're basically done. I like to top mine off with a few slices of fresh banana and a hefty pancake syrup drizzle. Voila! Now that we're done with our Tonga toast, let's check in on Steph and see how she's doing with the peanut butter and jelly milkshake. Steph, how you doing over there?
I think I got the instructions wrong.
See, this is why we can't have nice things. Come on, let's get you cleaned up.
Now, we'll be making our PB&J milkshake, with EB's supervision, of course. But really, this dish can be made in seconds. All you have to do is add all of your ingredients into a blender and blend to your liking. Of course, if you're like me and love peanut butter, you can add more to taste. Same goes with the jelly. And that's it, we're done. Plus, here's a great budget tip. The ingredients you buy at the marketplace will go a lot further than the one-time purchase meal at the parks. Extra peanut butter, jelly, and loaf of bread means more snacks or other creative meals to cut down food costs throughout your vacation. You can thank us later. Hey Evie, now that we're done cooking, let's have the tiny judges taste our dishes. We asked the tiny judges which version they liked best, and the winner is Westgate's Tonga Toast and PB&J Milkshake. Well, you saw it yourself, folks. The judges have spoken, and they choose Westgate. What do you think, EB? Do you think they made the right choice?
Absolutely. But before we wrap up and call this episode a success, let's take a look at a little segment that we like to call
Dishes and Dollars! Let's compare the Westgate Tonga Toast at $12 per toast and $48 for a family of 4, which is $16 cheaper than the official theme park's Tonga Toast, priced at $16 per serving and $64 for a family of 4. That means you'll save even more when you compare Westgate's PB&J milkshake at $5 per shake and $20 for a family of 4, which is $16 cheaper than the official theme park PB&J milkshake, priced at $9 per serving and $36 for a family of 4. So now you can enjoy your vacation savings and tasty leftovers.
That brings your total savings to $32. And you know, that's a great way to eat well on your vacay without turning your budget into toast.
I I see what you did there. For our next video, we'll be recreating my favorite meal of the day, lunch.
You hear that, folks? Now, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe below. And let us know in the comments any tips or tricks you might have when eating on the go, as well as any requests you might have for an upcoming segment. And as always, make sure to join us next time on
Real Sweet Eats.
See you later!
That's real sweet.
Awesome.
Wait! Why are we doing that?
That brings your total savings to $32. And you know, that's, oh God, run it back.
That was a little late.
Oh, I missed my line.
Extra peanut butter, jelly, and loaf of bread for more snacks. Ugh.